What is going on, guys? My name is Scott Bailey and I am a kinesiologist here at the Club Sportif MAA. And over the next several episodes, you're gonna see some of the tips and tricks that I would even give clients at the gym for free here on social media, okay? So make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, and you're gonna see all of my secret weapons. All right, beautiful. Here we are back again outside. Today I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a longer trip as I explain some of my key ingredients to having a killer squat and insane hip mobility and no low back pain. Check it out right here. What's gonna happen is we're gonna use a very traditional setup. This is a setup that I use commonly, the 2-band setup. If your post is thin enough, you obviously don't need a second band. It just makes my life easier. Okay, now, this is where it's gonna get a little bit interesting, okay? So step one, what I want you guys to be doing, okay, is you're basically gonna be putting that band really high up at the hip capsule. Now, the point of this whole hip mobility routine that I'm about to show you is that this band is gonna be super high up in the hip capsule, and our objective is to start displacing the head of the femur away from the acetabulum to create space in the joint. Space in the joint allows for better mobility and better function. So step one, what we're gonna do is this band is now pulling the head of the femur towards the back of the capsule. I'm gonna pull my chest out, my back straight, and then I'm going to be tilting over, dragging out all of this tension in my hamstring. So step one is a hamstring stretch, okay? Now, next step, what we're going to go into is we're going to go into the one. Now, if you've seen the hip impingement video that I've already done, you'll be familiar with this, but we're going to go into a lizard lunge stretch. So the band is now pulling my hip away from me. It's pulling me laterally. It's creating space laterally. This is step two, okay? Now, as we move into step three, this one's actually my favorite. You're going to drop and surrender your shin to the ground as you sit deep into a banded pigeon pose. This is actually one of my favorites. This is really good at releasing a very specific muscle called the piriformis. This muscle gets extremely tight the more we sit down in an office chair or on the couch, okay? Now, moving forward, what we're gonna do from here is you're gonna turn around and you're gonna face the actual post. Now, what's gonna happen is as you're facing the post, it's gonna be pulling the head of the femur towards the front. You're gonna drop back, and you're gonna stretch out your hip flexors. The thing to note here is you wanna keep your ribs down. If you feel that you need more stretch, you can raise your hands up. This is really effective at getting rid of any kind of tight hip flexors, opening up that psoas, creating a lot of space in this joint, okay? Now, if you need something else, you can even grab your foot and pull it into the couch stretch. Make sure you also have something on your knee, because this can get a little bit uncomfortable. Good, and then finally, the last one you're gonna do is you're gonna go with a low attachment point. So you're gonna have this really low on the ground. You're gonna sit down on the ground, you're gonna lie down, put this around your hip, lie on your back, drag your knee into your chest. This is basically gonna create space downward as it pulls the head of the femur out of the acetabulum, creating more space in the joint, creating more mobility. You can even go into a figure four like this. It really takes nothing. You can sit there, you can do this while you're watching television. It's a really effective and awesome routine. Make sure you follow, make sure you leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think. Take care of yourself. Have a great day.